We are back at it again here with another video at the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, doing a full transition here from the dip area into the rip area on 42 vision. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 9:40 a.m. sent out a bull indicator. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision. And call options went up 400% plus within hours, guys. And as you see there within the options chain popping up on the screen, some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY doing a full move up, breaking through key resistance levels, and I'm going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow and what's going on with the inflow versus outflow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Apple bot. Our Apple bot sent out a bull indicator at 9:35 a.m. and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see there within the options chain, some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, doing a full transition on 42 vision, as I stated earlier in the video, from the dip area of white with red borders to bright green bars here back to back in today's volatility. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY under a bull indicator since 406.50 area in the pre-market, and inflows crossed over today. We talked about this in yesterday's video. If we could break back above with strength above 405, get towards 407 and break out with the bull indicator and inflows continue pushing up, we could start retesting key resistance levels and possibly cancel this bear indicator, guys. The one from way up here at around 412 area, and literally it retraced the full amount, guys. Everything that was lost in the last 3 days has just been gained in just a single day. Volatility is pretty high, and in my opinion, it will continue to persist. And within this volatility, having clarity and an edge makes all the difference, right? And that's just my opinion and perspective alone. But here we are with it under a bull indicator and the inflow versus outflow back above the midpoint, full strength here. And we need to talk about the key levels to watch going into tomorrow. So the first thing is, when you zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, you could see that these inflows, they needed to pick up. We talked about it yesterday as it was in a dip area and under a bear indicator since around 412.33. that these inflows were trying to stay steady, but they needed to turn from red to green. And if they could cross the midpoint, it could start reflecting the strength pretty quickly into the chart. And if a bull indicator popped up, further strength could possibly come with it in the charts, right? And there it was. It popped up at 406.99, which is literally the resistance level of 407. Broke above that, continued higher, hit 409, and hit all the way up towards the 412 area in today's after hours. So right now, it's going to be critical going into tomorrow, and this is the first thing I'm going to watch. If these inflows can stay above the midpoint on the 1 hour, currently sitting at 5.32, some of the highest inflows that we've seen in the last several days and weeks since way back here on Thursday the 13th when things were around 413. So we're right around that area, and this is crucial and critical to not ignore how high the inflows are and where we are based off the history of the chart. And everything that was lost in the last 3 days has been completely canceled, and things are all the way back up now above 410 again, and the bulls are putting up a fight. And here we are with a bull indicator on the 1 hour and inflows back above. Now, when we zoom in and look at this from the 15-minute, we can see here that a bull indicator popped up early on in the pre-market and inflows crossed over. A slight outflow that started in the middle of the day going into the opening bell. And then right there, those inflows picked back up and dominated all day. Currently sitting at 3.93 of inflows on the 15-minute and full strength there on 42 vision. Now, this is one of the most directional days that we've had in quite some time. And the last time that things were pretty directional was when things were dropping pretty fast here back on Tuesday. So this has been a really volatile week with earnings, with data, and going into our next FOMC meeting. And a lot of people right now are stating that the bulls are in control the longer we're above 400 and above 410 even more. And the bears start to gain control if we break through 410 and 400, and here we are back above 410. Now, that's not financial advice, right? That is speculation and opinions alone and perspectives based off articles and what different forums are stating, and I'm just sharing it with you guys, and we've broken that down in previous videos. And here we are with a lot of strength here in the second half of the day and going into the end of the day. So let's talk about what key levels to watch here going into tomorrow. So the first thing is I'll be watching these inflows if they could stay above the midpoint here at 5.02 on the 30-minute, and if this bull indicator does not get canceled by a bear indicator, because if it does, it could quickly start to reflect that strength of weakness to the downside on the outflows, cancel this bull indicator, get that to reflect into the charts, and a possible bear indicator can pop up, canceling out all that strength and quickly reflecting weakness into the charts. And the first support I would watch is the 410 area. That is crucial and critical. And then below that comes the 407 to 408 area. Those are the key levels to the downside that I would not ignore. And if they both get crossed, then comes 405, where things found support yesterday and today in the pre-market. And it's going to be crucial for this strength to stay strong on the 30-minute and on the 15-minute, because if these outflows begin quickly, those support levels can be tested, and we do not want to ignore that or overlook that going into the end of this week. Now, to the upside, the first resistance level I would not ignore is 415 based off the history of the chart, and then above that level comes the 418 area. And if 418 gets broken through and these inflows can continue strong and these bull indicators on multiple time frames, then comes the 420 area. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. These bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and most importantly, the inflows here on the 1 hour as it crossed over, and the 30-minute to continue strong. And when you zoom out even further and go to the 4 hour, we just got a bull indicator, and these inflows are getting really, really close here. I would not ignore that. I'm going to be watching that very carefully, because if it crosses over, it could quickly continue to reflect that strength into the charts. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.